So, hello once again. Today I have on this clip one good topic. Not so long ago, I participate a group riding in Asia, particularly in the island of Bali, as you can see behind. And it was from Denpasar, from the south, until Singaraja. This is kind of 100 kilometers in one direction. And it's basically from Denpasar until Bedugul, until this lake in here, it's 70 kilometers, I think, of ascending. But it's kind of steady grading. And then, when we came down from Bedugul, there is very steep sections. It's around 20 kilometers of descending, but the average is around 10 to 11%. From Singaraja until here, maybe 7-8 kilometers, it's kind of steady, low gradient descending or ascending, depends on which way you go. And while I was riding in the last position, with an old bike, with an old tires, a friend of me, I just start to notice that at higher speeds, something strange start to happen to his tires. So I was wondering, is this just a joke? Because I ever heard that someone was so fast that the tarmac was thrown out in the air. But joke on aside, because this was something similar. I was just start to feeling something is buzzing my face, and the sunglasses, something rubbery and a little bit hot is start to smacking on over my face. And basically what happened was the air temperature, as I know at that time, based on Garmin readings, was around 42 degrees Celsius. That was the air temperature. How hot was the tarmac? Because it's very exposed area, probably was more than 50 degrees, more than 50 or even 52. You couldn't stand with the bare foot on the floor. You just feel the sensation of burning. So, as you can see, what happened, it was a high speed as well, 80 kilometers plus, that his tires start to cook. And this is Schwalbe Lugano. You can see these small cracks. It's all over the entire tire circumference. And it's very strange because I had never seen something like that. And there is no sign of severe braking, that you would have some kind of, let's say, worn out section and then torn out. But what happened eventually, that bigger and bigger pieces start to peeling off the tire because of centrifugal force of the tires, start to hitting the frame, and it torn out even the piece like that. Yeah, I know it's laughable, but when I saw this, I just stopped. I start to yelling to him, after him to stop. I pick up some pieces, and this is one of the piece that I was able to find it very fast. And you can see in here, this is basically it start to delaminating, because the tire was so hot, delaminating the tire when he was leaning on the left side, because it was this hairpin in here. When you go from the left, it was kind of quite high entering speed, and then you go on the right and around in here. And it just peeled off like this. And of course, at that moment, he started to feel that the bike is jumping, because the tire itself, it didn't explode, which is very amazing. That this thread inside is very, very, very strong. But eventually, of course, no one didn't have a spare tire, so we had to descend on the lower speeds until Singaraja, where he bought a new tire. Unfortunately, we had luck that he didn't lose control at that speed and just having an accident. But you can see this is the case. What happens if you basically cook the tire? He was having the rim brake as well. So the matter of question is how hot was the rim, the inner tube, and of course even the tire, because if you cook the tire like this, I had never seen something like that. On my bike I used the harder compound of CST, that's Changshin Tire brand, which is, in my opinion, the best tires on the planet, because they are the biggest manufacturer, and I had never had any kind of issue. Yeah, I could feel my tire was a little bit stickier, you know, like more grippier, because the road in there is very smooth. It's very good tarmac. But I had not seen something like this, and the tire was this is not the old tire. This is, he said that he bought it, he used it for 3 months. So whether or not the tire was defected, I have no idea, because I just see the results, what's happened. Second thing is, was the tire when it was bought new a fresh stock, or was very old? Where did he get that? Where did he buy this tire? I don't know as well. So it can be many parameters which are unknown. But to see something like that in real life, it's quite hilarious. I mean, it looked like he's so fast that he's throwing out the tarmac. So keep in mind, if you ever go to Bali, try that descent and try your tires as well. Will it cook or not? And choose the very hot day. Keep watching that you're not going to dehydrate, and that's it. See you soon, and sayonara.